we got a call from his doctor, and she was pretty frantic on the message that there was something going on inside of him, that we had to get him down to sick kids.
Her pediatrician called me and let me know that what her blood test showed, and that we should pack up and head down, and that the sick kids would be ready for us.
I'm sure I heard bone marrow, and I associated that right away to leukemia, and I felt the worst. And we drove down there that night, and I wasn't sure if we were going to be driving him home.
It was all terrifying and heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, and we had no idea what was ahead of us.
And it was tough. It was really tough.
Hello, my name is Charmaine Van Schaik. I'm a pediatrician here at Southlake and the Chief of Pediatrics. I'm one of several physicians who cares for children in the Southlake Pediatric Oncology POCO Satellite Clinic. We are one of 7 satellite centers who care for children with cancer in our region.
We were made aware of certain satellites in different areas of the city, and Newmarket became available to us.
So the idea behind it is that kids living at home can have care at home through their local community hospital. Kids being able to come in, get treatment, go to school right afterwards, being able to spend time with their siblings, their families, and not having to travel great distances just for daytime care.
Once we started coming to Southlake, they become your family. I mean, Lisa and Leslie especially, Marjorie, oh my gosh, she's been a godsend. Jacob comes here and
she's a volunteer.
There's hugs. You know, there's hugs all the time.
Going through something like this is like nothing else anyone will ever go through. So being able to have your support structure around you on a daily basis and not having to move that whole support structure into the city as it would be where the tertiary centers are is huge. The families stay much more intact and cope with the stress much better. Not to mention the financial aspects of simply driving back and forth all the time. So it keeps so much more routine and function and love and support in place that can't be done when you're traveling distances.
I'm truly thankful that whoever put their heads together to decide to make a facility just for children here for cancer, and they realized that there's so many patients that the 2 little rooms that they had on the 4th floor was just not cutting it. There wasn't enough room.
Each bead represents something that Jacob's been through in regards to his treatment, and it represents a finger poke or a blood transfusion, a lumbar puncture, or just a visit, or there's certain beads that are called wow beads, that if something special happens in his life, or if he breaks his foot, which he did, he'll get a wow bead. And so he collects them on these necklaces. And this one here, this is for, he lost all his hair at one point.
Had some very terrifying and difficult periods and blocks, and wondering how things were going to go, but she's sitting here today.
It's something that we'll remember how it shaped him, shaped us as a family, and we're almost there. We got how much? I don't know. 2 months?
April 29th.
Yeah.
I'll give him his last chemo pill.
We have 1 more major treatment and a couple more finger pokes for blood tests, and hopefully there's no complications, and if there is, we'll deal with it, but we're almost there.
Dr. Van Schaik, Leslie, Lisa, Marjorie,
And Southlake.
and all the kids. Southlake. It's helped me go through my treatment.